Good day, everyone. Jenny from Chi Lifestyle. How you're doing? Hopefully, you are all having a fantastic week and ready for your love reading. I just want to welcome all my new subscribers. Thank you all for subscribing. I really do appreciate it. I love all the likes and everything that you guys and the interaction. So thank you all. I really do appreciate a lot of love and light to all of you. Okay, so today's reading, I'm going to do something a little bit different. So I obviously did last month the different readings. Some signs did well and others not so well. So I don't know if it's because I've got certain signs on the page or not. But today I'm actually just going to do quite a quick, November love reading. So this is just going to be per sign. I'll try and get all the timestamps down at the bottom. So just look for your star sign and then just scroll through there to find your timestamp. Again, it's not going to be long-winded, okay? Obviously, it's still general, guys. Even though it's per star sign, it's still quite general. I cannot obviously get every single one of your love situations, so take whatever resonates, and I'll try and see if I can get something for everyone. Right, I'm going to start off with Libra, my birth month. We're still in the October season, so I'm stretching it out as far as I possibly can. So this is for Libra. Right, okay, so Libra. We have got the Ten of Hearts, the Guardian of Hearts, the Midas Touch, and the Child of Wands. Okay, so your November reading starts off with the Ten of Hearts. So this is the general theme for the month of October. And, well, I mean, it's quite an amazing card. So as you can see, this woman's got all her heart. She's got all the rainbows. And this is really and truly finding the pot of gold at the end of the rainbows. It's with all the heart. It's her wish coming true. This is someone who's really celebrating. Okay, so yeah, your month of October is hopefully, when it comes to love, you find you're going to have your wishes coming true. It's going to be quite an eventful, quite a happy month when it comes to love. Okay, the things that you need to prepare yourself in order to prepare for this love, you got the Guardian of Hearts. And this is really a card of, to trust in your dreams. Okay, this is time to be quite compassionate, balance your emotions. Okay, it's also possibly prepare yourself for a message. Okay, because Archangel Gabriel is also the messenger angel. She comes down to give us messages. She's meant to be the messenger of God. So it may be, prepare yourself for a massive message, and it may be exactly that, meeting someone and getting a beautiful love message from them. Okay, so yeah, that's quite a brilliant start. You've got the overall positive stuff for this month is the Midas Touch, which is the Libra card. How amazing is that? Okay, because this is the Justice card. So this is getting your just deserves. So that's why your wish is being fulfilled. You're actually getting what you deserve now. Okay, so whatever you've gone through, it's now time that it's really beautiful, actually, because it's almost, I mean, if you put these three cards together, it's seriously amazing. It's like God's finally recognizing you've played out your karma, you've done all your hard work, and it's now time for him to bring down a messenger angel to say, you know what, it's time. Things are going to get balanced now. There's two cards of balance. This is the Midas Touch, which is be careful what you wish for, but this is the positive of the month, which is really and truly saying you are getting everything you deserve. You are getting your wishes come true. Karma's finally going in your way. Okay. Just things to look out for in the month. So this is the Child of Wands, which is the prince, the little prince. Okay. And it's a very positive card. So I think this is falling in the negatives or the things to avoid this month. And maybe it's just avoid being too much in the clouds. Okay. I mean, it's all romantic, especially when we get a new love, or you get a new beginning in love, or whatever it is, or maybe your love life just gets a renewal in some way or form. You know, maybe your partner hasn't been giving to you all that much, and they've now woken up and they start to give you more love and more care. Then all this is saying to you is that your wishes are being fulfilled, and it's all great and farewell, but keep yourself grounded, okay? The only negativity I can think of, don't put your head too much in the clouds or too much in the stars, okay? Just keep yourself grounded, keep yourself balanced. I know we all want to get that, fantastic love and everything, but just keep yourself grounded and balanced. Okay. Really don't think you need anything else, but you know what? Just get a Whispers of Love card for the month of November, sorry, for my Librans. One card, please. They can just, end off your magical reading, really, because how can you not have it? Rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take a break. So if I were to take a break now, because I think things are about to take off in your love life. Okay. Quick answers there, guys. That's what I said. Libra, that's your October reading. So November reading, my gosh, I'm so sorry. Right, next, Scorpio. Okay, so Scorpio, what do we have? What is your month going to be? So your general theme is the Ace of Crystals. Okay. What do you need to prepare for? The Ace of Swords. Wow, new beginnings for you, Scorpio. Okay. What are the positives for the month? The Guide of Wands, which is also the Pied Piper. And what do you need to avoid, or what's the negative for the month? The Seeker of Wands. Okay, so what I would say to you with the Ace of Crystals, the Ace of Crystals and the Ace of Swords, this really is a month of new beginnings in your love life, because this is a love reading, okay? So, this is very similar to Libra. So this is finding your pot of gold, in your case, a massive diamond at the end of a rainbow. So this is, really and truly, this is digging deep and finding something that is really a treasured relationship, okay? Whatever happens in your love life, it's really is going to be magical. There's a new beginning. This is a lot of magic, a lot of happiness as well. And this is just the massive, how big is that diamond? That's just telling you that your love life in November is going to be a gem. You're going to find a gem, okay? Whatever that means. It's just going to be really magical and really happiness. And this is a massive yes card, okay? So if you meet someone and you think that things are great, this is yes. This is definitely a massive yes, okay? And in order to prepare yourself for this love situation, well, it's quite honesty. That this is the card. This is also Arthur. And so with Arthur, it's, follow your destiny. This is a time for you to, he finds his inner strength in order to just cut to it, really and truly, okay? Don't hide from this love situation, whatever it is, because it really is, as I said, I don't have to emphasis anymore, the big diamond. So it really is a treasure. It's really something you to say yes to. This person's coming in, you're feeling a bit nervous about it, don't. Cut to your truth. Go dig deep and find the inner strength to pull out this truth of the sword. This is Arthur finds that inner truth and just knowing and believing and having the inner wisdom to just go, I'm doing it. I'm saying yes, and I'm saying yes to love this month, okay? And with the Pied Piper, so, you may have a lot of followers this month. This is about following your inner heart, following your inner soul's music, and just going with it. Don't, again, that there could be, a lot of dancing this month, dancing with your heart, having, as I said, some of you may have a lot of followers or a lot of people that are after you because you're just really magnetic. I think this love's just going to make you so happy that, people might be going, wow, what have you done? What's new with you? Because you're just so happy. And yeah, I think, follow your inner muse as well. This is the card of having a muse. So follow your inner muse, okay? The negatives are what you need to avoid. Okay, so with the Seeker of Wands, this is about tapping your shoes to go home. So I'm not saying avoiding home, but maybe avoiding past mistakes, or avoiding going back to the old you, avoiding going back to, well, it just could, back to negativity, for example, or back to something in your life that you might find was maybe toxic. Avoid maybe getting too lost. This is time to be quite realistic. A time for you, this is, you don't want to go into Never Land. This is a time to really be in the present moment and really give to this love situation. So avoid maybe wanting to escape. Maybe you have this thing of when things become too difficult, you want to escape or you want to run and go off into a different land, because this is Dorothy and she lands up in Oz. So really and truly stay grounded, stay within the relationship, stay within the situation and give it its all. Okay, so one more final message for my Scorpions for the month of November. Getting it right. Oh, wow. Okay. So even more confirmation, you've got spiritual connection. So yes, this is the one. This is the relationship that goes beyond lifetimes. This is your twin flame. This is your soulmate. Okay, so if you're needing any more confirmation, you've got a yes card, you've got a soulmate card, you've got a twin flame card. Go with it. Okay, that's it, Scorpio. Right. Now heading on to Sagittarius. Right. Okay, Sagittarius, this is your love reading for November. Okay. So we have got the Nine of Crystals. Okay, we have got the Fairy Godmother. We have got Cinderella. And we have got Child of Crystals. Okay, so your overall feeling with the Nine of Crystals, this is very much the month of, maybe spend a lot of time with your family, with your loved ones. If you're a single woman, then take this time out to really, do something loving for yourself. Okay, I'm not saying it's because you don't have anyone, but either which way, if you're a woman, then they're asking you to please, spend this month giving yourself a lot of luxury. Take yourself on holidays, salt baths, buy yourself your favorite clothes or perfumes or whatever. This is also really and truly, this is a mother who's reading a book, and so I would say this is also a good time for you to be the storyteller of your life. And so what do you want, and to go after it and to manifest it. Okay, new opportunities could be arriving this month for you, so maybe that's why, take a vacation, get into the Christmas spirit and just feel really jolly and really happy and really luxurious so that you can have a new beginning. Okay, with the Fairy Godmother, this is really into, the Fairy Godmother grants wishes. In all the fairy tales, she's the enchantress, she's the witch, she's the one who brings a lot of happiness to her people. This is really about, being magical in your life, or bringing a lot more magic into your life. Okay, you could have a fairy godmother around you right now that could also be bringing your wishes come true. Okay, so really have fun in the month of November. Okay, this is also someone who uses their intuition with the High Priestess. So use your intuition with all situations. She's also got a key, and that could be the key to your intuition, a key to spirituality, to being an inner goddess. Okay, obviously for men, use that the inner goddess to help you, to within your relationships. Maybe you're needing a little bit of inner goddess or a little bit of feminine energy to help you in your love life. Okay, your general theme for the month is Cinderella, which is also the moon card. So, just go with it, okay? It might be a bit of a confusing month. This is in the positives of this month. It may be quite confusing and you may need to be a little bit more vulnerable this month. Go with it, okay? You may have a lot of deep feelings this month. The moon really affects our feelings, and, just enjoy it. Enjoy it for what it is. Cinderella, if you think about the Fairy Godmother and Cinderella, she gets her prince at the end of the day. But she has to believe and have faith in the situation. And so even though it may feel like you've been led by moonlight, don't stress. You're just going to have to go with it this month. Okay. The Child of Crystals is in the negativity part of the card for the month, and it is a card of Huckleberry Finn and how he goes for adventures and goes fishing, and maybe it's not a time to be alone. So avoid maybe taking too much time alone. Yes, spend time with luxury and stuff, but also maybe spend time, as I said in the beginning, with your family, with your friends. Go out and celebrate. Don't be such a hermit. You know, we all need a bit of alone time, but maybe this is not the month for you to be alone. This is the month for you to get out there. You know, it's just before Christmas. We're starting to wind down the end of the year. There's a lot of parties. Go out and party. Go out and have fun. Okay. And that's where you might meet someone possibly new. Okay. And if you're in a relationship, then just go. Wow. Oops. Go out with your partner, celebrate more, you know, have more fun. You need fun in your relationship. Okay, so this flew out and it really caught my eye, so I thought, be authentic, be real and true as to who you are and how you feel. Okay, so that might be something you need to do or need to know about. Be more authentic this month in your love relationship. Go out and have fun. Okay. Sagittarius, that's what I have for you. Okay, we're going to move on now to Capricorn. Right, Capricorn, what do we have? We have the Wizard. Okay. The Guardian Angel. The Eight of Wands. And the Child of Hearts. Okay, so the Guard of Hearts. So, right, so with the Wizard, now in normal situations, I would have expected the Wizard to be the Magician, and it's not. So this is the Wizard, and he's actually the Hierophant. So you might find that your relationship may deeper and deeper connection. There may be some of you Capricorns may be getting married in the month of November, or maybe getting engaged in the month of November. Okay, this is definitely the card of more tradition, more spirituality, having a deeper connection. Okay, it's a really magical month for you when it comes to love. So whether you are in a relationship or not, it's definitely a month there's possibly going to be a lot of love and magic within your life. Okay, how to prepare for the situation? Well, you've got the Guardian Angel. So you know that this is a card in order to be a lot more nurturing, bring a lot more peace into your life. You might have a guardian angel that may be helping you right now. This is also the card of Temperance, so you maybe need to be a little bit more patient. If you're in a current relationship, then add more magic and be more patient with your person. And if you're single, then you just need to be a little bit more patient, okay, before something maybe comes across for you, okay? But don't worry, it's not saying that nothing, it just bring more balance into your life, bring more patience into your life, more nurturing, more love, okay? The positives, okay, so you've got the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands is really and truly, it is about movement, it's about things going forward. In this one, this is about reuniting. These people are all coming together and they've got like a massive fire going. I don't know if you can see the massive fire. There's also an owl, and the owl is a lot of wisdom. So it may be quite positive, but this is a time for you to really come together with your friends, with your family, with your soul group, you know, spend more time. If you have a lover, then of course, you know, have more family time within your love situation. And this will help ignite, you know, more passion, more love, and more excitement into your life. Okay, so the things to avoid, you've got the Guard of Hearts. Okay, so the Guard of Hearts is very much the card of, you know, it's quite a compassionate card. She's also a fairy godmother, okay? But in your situation, they're asking you to avoid being too much alone, but giving yourself, as I said, spend more time around other people, but giving a lot more love to yourself this month as well, okay? Be more compassionate with yourself, be more loving towards yourself, and nurture yourself a lot more within this month, okay? I'm just going to get a final card for you. You can have a final card for Capricorn for the month of November. The only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. Okay, so I think that's with you, with the whole situation, whether you're in a relationship or not. Shift your focus back to love. It is the most important thing we can do when people are fighting and the world is falling apart and friends are disappearing. Just focus back on love. Every situation, if you add love to it, it really does expand. Love helps things expand. Hatred and negativity and fighting makes things get smaller, if that makes sense. So shift your focus back to love. Okay, Capricorn, that is your love reading. Right, we're now moving on to Aquarius. Right, Aquarius, what do we have for you? So, you have got the Nine of Swords. You have got the Eight of Hearts. You have got Six of Swords. And you have got the Nine of Wands. Okay, so your month of November. Okay, so be careful of being all in your head. Okay, so with the Nine of Swords, this is generally the card of having a lot of being rigid or maybe putting up walls. You feel like you're protecting yourself, being too overly protective of your feelings, or you know, not coming forward with how you really truly feel, so you put up walls. This is a month to face your inner demons and face your fears and, you know, do whatever you need to do. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure you do. So don't put up your walls this month. Rather come out, be truthful, face your fears when it comes to your love life, okay? With the Eight of Hearts, I mean, and there is, in traditional tarot, this is obviously a one of going out for searching. For some people, it's turning your back and walking away from a situation. But I think in this one, it's, you know, it's more of a hard, you know, spiritual and emotional, you know, bringing things together, having, you know, things, spending time with your partner or, you know, with your person, and bringing things together. They kind of forming the figure 8 there. So, you know, in order to have an affinity, you know, in your relationship, it means working together, being honest, not being walls closed. Rather come out and say, hey, you know, you upset me. If you're single, then of course, you know, don't be, you know, people can often go into a situation where you may be dating, or you go to a pub or restaurant or whatever, or a party, and you meet people and your walls are up. Take those walls down. Show who you are. It's the only way you can find it. You know, allow yourself to be more emotionally, you know, available. Allow yourself to sing and have joy and dance, and, you know, just be the happier person that will attract people into your life. You may need to go off and search as to for what you really want. You know, if you don't know what you want, best you go and search for it. Okay, so you may need to go and take some time out and go search for it. We've got here the Six of Swords as what the positives are when it comes to your love life. Oh, okay, and this is quite a lovely card. So here these people are kind of all joining their swords up together and they're celebrating with their cups. And this is basically saying it's time of triumph. It's reaching a pinnacle. There's divine protection here and a lot of inspiration. So these are the things that are obviously going to be the positives in your love life, is really coming together. Again, for some of you, you may be joining, attending a wedding, or some form of celebration, a coming together of people coming together for a certain goal. You know, it could be a party, something like that. So those may be positive times for you to make sure you bring the party shoes and bring the joy, okay, for the month. The things for you to avoid. So you've got the Nine of Wands. So really and truly what this is, we have a garden and you've got all these butterflies on the top, which is all parts of transformation. And on that side of the garden, I always view this card as a secret garden, because you've got all the beautiful herbs and flowers and plants and trees. And it's basically saying, you know, you kind of peering in, maybe, and this is sitting in the negative. So I think is don't think the grass is green on the other side. Okay, that's the kind of what I'm getting. You know, and the card is a negative, because normally it is to look into the most beautiful part of your soul. It is about looking deep within, looking within your soul, seeing the beauty within and bringing it out. But as it is things to avoid, I think don't avoid is possibly looking at thinking the grass is green on the other side. So I don't know what that's about or who that might be for. It might just also be telling you about your boundaries, because that's kind of a wall. It did start off with a wall, so avoid the wall. That's what it's saying. Avoid this wall, okay? Find your boundaries by all means. So tell people, this is my boundary, you've overstepped it, but take off the wall, okay? So that's where that one's going, at least I think. Right, one little card left for my Aquarius. Oh, so two came out. So the Union of Hearts, okay, so that's a twin flame card. A love connection defies explanation. So, you know, bring your relationship to a twin flame back to what you love. Okay, so for some of you, reevaluate your desires. Like I said, for some of you, you're going to go off searching, okay? For some of you, you're going to be leaving a situation to go more into search for what you want, and it's going to be a twin flame, okay? For others, it's just deep down inside. In order to bring your relationship to a twin flame, stop looking over the fence, stop looking elsewhere, come back, look at yourself, and find what you love. Reevaluate all your desires, okay? Hopefully that helps. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Aquarius. I'm going to be moving on now to Pisces. So Pisces, this is your reading. You have got the Two of Crystals. You have got Three of Wands. You have got Wishing Upon a Star. And you have got Child of Hearts. Okay, so the beginning, the general theme for your love situation is Two of Crystals, which is a seesaw. Okay, so with the seesaw, it's about having fun, but balancing fun. I mean, you know, love, there may be other situations where, you know, your love then gets affected. So it's just reminding you to maybe have more fun, or make sure that there's enough fun in your relationship, okay? You need to balance your time a lot better to incorporate more fun into your relationship or into your life in general. But I mean, obviously this is a love reading, so into your love relationship, okay? You may have been working too much. There is a crystal, so you may be working too much on your career or on your job or whatever, and you haven't been putting enough time into love, okay? With the Three of Wands, this is a card of, you know, these guys are playing, you know, through a peach tree by the sounds of things, and it's also a time to celebrate. There's three, you know, people here. This is, you know, coming together to create something great. There's a lot of music. You know, it's just about being happy and bringing fun and laughter and happiness into your life, okay? You may be waiting to meet someone new, and the only way you're going to do this is to have more fun, okay? Up your vibration, because like attracts like, okay? Then the positives for this month is Wishing Upon a Star. Well, I don't think I really have to explain that much on that one, except for the fact that this is a month where your hopes and dreams come true. You know, you can, if you are single, wish upon a star, and this is a good month for your wishes to come true, okay? But you need to up your vibration. If you are single, you need to up your vibration. You need to sing more, you need to dance more, you need to go out and have more fun. Someone's not going to fall out of the flipping ceiling, okay? So have more fun, spend time with your friends, celebrate more, and, you know, all while wishing upon a star for your person to come, okay? If you are in a relationship, then it's saying that this month will be quite happy. There'll be a lot of wishes come true. It will be a very fulfilling month for you. Okay, the things to avoid, the Child of Hearts, and this is Goldilocks. So with this card, it's about perceptions. So when it comes to your relationship, you know, see the other person's point of view. Okay, if you guys are fighting at all, or if there's some kind of drama in your life, look at life from a different perception. I mean, that's very much the Hangman card, but she's kind of having, sorry, my chair and my back's getting sore. So she's kind of peering into someone's life, and, you know, it's about observing each other and maybe just avoid seeing, you know, their whatever as just your way. Okay, just try and see someone else's perception in the relationship. Okay, and that's what you need to avoid is maybe judgment or perceiving them wrong or perceiving the situation as wrong. Okay, your perceptions of life might be incorrect. Okay, so those are things to avoid this month. Just putting it out there. Okay, you know, some of us like our porridge hot, some of us like our porridge cold, and that's just quite okay. You know, don't judge other people for their life. Also, you know, avoid peering in at other people's lives if you are single and trying to compare your life to others. Okay, it doesn't work. You've got to work on your own stuff and your own inner journey. Okay, don't look at other people's and compare your life to anyone else. Oh gosh. Okay, so you had quite a few cards. The heart of the matter. There's more going on. That means the I. Okay, so again. Perceptions, what do you know, you guys might be perceiving things in a different way. Okay, focus on love, look for the good in everyone, don't judge. And we've got receive love with appreciation. Gracious acceptance is the way to show love. Okay, so someone gives you a compliment, graciously accept. Someone gives you a gift, graciously accept. You know, don't know what all those things mean, but hopefully it makes sense to you. Right, that's what we have for Pisces. Right, next, Aries. Okay. You start off the reading. This is the general reading. This is the Five of Swords. Preparing the big bad wolf. Overall positivity is the Guardian of Crystals. And we have got things to avoid is the Yellow Brick Road. Okay. So, Aries. Okay, so you may have come out of a love situation where there was a lot of conflict, a lot of fighting, you may feel a little bit defeated, or you feel like you've won and they feel defeated. And now you're sitting in the situation where you have maybe freedom, and it's asking you to just have a look at your freedom. Okay, have a look at you may still be in a relationship, and then this is talking about the past. So this is thinking very much about your past, very much about the conflict, but it's really thinking things through right now. Thinking, what is your next move? How do I want the situation to be? Or your relationship, maybe you currently are having a lot of conflict, a lot of fighting. So this is just saying, what's your next move? Be very careful as to what you do, or where you go. Like I say, you could have a lot of freedom and be single, and just be very careful that, having too much freedom might get you into trouble. Okay. We then got the big bad wolf. Okay, so be prepared this month for, it's the devil energy. So maybe exactly you have too much freedom and you now going out and partying too much and having too many one-night stands. Just be careful of the sexual energy, or careful of your sexual desires. Maybe you need to just be careful because you may have too many sexual desires and you kind of watching someone else, which is creating jealousy. There may be some jealousy this month, either you being jealous of someone else or someone else being jealous of you. There could be someone toxic around you. So just prepare yourself for whatever that may be. Take whatever resonates. Okay, so we've got the positivities of the thing. We've got the Guardian of Crystals. So this is Gaia, my Mother Earth. Okay, so it's really a time for nurturing. You being nurturing towards others, others being nurturing towards you. Having people come together for good reasons. You may join the Peace Corps, or join something that's really, really good for the earth, or fixing the earth, or helping the earth in some way or form. And it's just going to be a really happy month about exactly that, coming together, being more grounded, Mother Earth, being grounded within Mother Earth, not allowing your head to wander off into these possible scenarios. and just, being around people that are, and nurture people and being caring and loving to kind of the people that are around you, okay? The negativities, okay, so the yellow brick road is actually the sun card, which is that of happiness. So things to avoid is maybe you need to avoid going down the wrong paths, things that may seem like happiness, with the devil card there again. There may be situations in your life that seems like it could be bringing you happiness, but really and truly it's not, okay? It's an addiction rather, it's like seeing what's real as opposed to what's false. Follow the yellow brick road means follow your inner light, follow your inner sunshine. Don't follow paths that other people, or maybe you're doing something what other people expect of you. And if you do that, it's only going to bring about a jealous moment or a moment of toxic behavior because you are following the path of others. So this is get yourself back onto your path, get yourself back onto the road of where you belong and where you need to go. Stop trying to take another path is maybe what I'm seeing. So I'm not really too sure what that is. Hopefully you understand. Okay, so let's pull for Aries. Oh, okay, well that actually flew out. Okay. Treasure your loved ones. It's important to love others deeply. So it's the same thing, with the Guardian of Crystals, really treasure the people that are around you, seeing, that there's a big jewel, a massive jewel hanging off there, and that's exactly it. Seeing what is true, what is real. Treasure the inner you, treasure the people who you really love and love you, and give love to them deeply. Be open and really show them how much you love them and how much you feel. See them, each person that in your loved ones as a jewel, okay? And this is a month to really, really give to them. Okay, right, Aries, done and dusted. Right, now we've got Taurus. So we have got 7 of Swords, 10 of Crystals, the Emperor's New Clothes, the Guard of Crystals. Okay, so Taurus, well, your love life this month, they're asking you to look at the truth. Okay, this is a boy who is sitting on a desk and he's looking out the window and he is staring out with a sword, which swords are truths, and he's writing on a scroll. So now the point of this is that the top part of the scroll is the past. He's now writing and he's probably got 2 sentences. Okay, so what this is saying is you've been asked to go deep within you and really find the truth of what you want, okay? You are now the king of your life and you've been handed this scroll of truth, and you now need to write your love life. What do you want, okay? How do you want it to be? No matter whether you're in a relationship or whether you are single, how do you want your love life to be? You need to sit and really spend the month thinking about that, okay? The 10 of Crystals, there's a lot of joy around you, there's a lot of happiness around you. You may be someone who has worked very hard and you've obtained your money. You may have a family and you feel like you've obtained quite a lot in your life, but there's something obviously missing, okay? And that's where your truth is. So you may have the family, the husband, the wife, the loving parents, the loving kids, grandchildren, whatever it is. You've obtained a lot of money over this time, but there's obviously something that's missing and you just need to fill that void with maybe a bit of truth. With the Emperor's New Clothes, well, the Emperor was someone who exactly was, the king of their town or their castle, whatever it is, and he was a little bit vain because of the fact that, he was all about the money and the power and the, his treasures, that he became a little bit foolish. I'm not saying that that's you. If it is, take whatever resonates, but the positive. So this is the positives for the month. So the month is, the positive way is to maybe, put yourself on top, see yourself as more of the emperor rather than the foolish emperor. See yourself as someone who's on top of your game, someone who's in control of your life, and see yourself as being a really fantastic person. And again, with the scroll, it's you may be a leader of your household, you may be a leader in your finances, whatever it is. But again, I think there's kind of something that's missing, and you kind of need to take control of it this month. So that's what I think. I think that, the Emperor takes control of the land. You need to take control of your life. You've got the swords of truth, the scroll. What is it going to be? Okay. Your negatives is you've got the God of Crystals, which is quite weird because this is Father Christmas, and he is ho, 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 fantastic, amazing, happy. He brings happiness to children, and he gives out gifts and everything. So it's under the void things. Maybe avoid people taking advantage of you. Maybe that's where the truth lies. Maybe you've always giving. You the Father Christmas in your friendship. You're the Father Christmas in your family. You're the Father Christmas in your love life. Where, take whatever resonates, that you're always the giver. You're always the ones buying gifts and lavish love. I'm the king of my castle. I've earned all of my money, and I'm rich and I'm famous and blah blah blah. But maybe you don't give to you, or again, with the truth card being there, it's about being honest about the situation. Maybe avoid giving to everyone else, and it's time for you to sit back and go, it's almost like I've got everything, but I'm missing my soul. So avoid just being the happiness to everyone else, okay? And really go in and find the truth, okay? Please take whatever resonates. As I said, I don't know who that's for or what that's about, but I'm hoping that someone who's a Taurus, and if you are, please comment down below that this makes sense to you. Okay. I mean, it's not saying that obviously don't be Christmassy or fun or happy, but it's just, I just feel like if that's in a negative card, it might just be you always everyone else's happiness. And with the truth card, it's really time for you to be honest with yourself. Okay. Physical touch, a tender touch can mean so much. Okay. I don't know what to really say there, except for the fact that, maybe you're needing a little bit more physical touch, or there's someone around you who's needing a bit of a physical touch. Again, money can buy so much, but it can't buy true love. It can't buy romance. It can buy romantic stuff, but it doesn't come from the heart. So, okay, Taurus, that's what I have for you. We're now moving on to Gemini. Okay, Gemini. Right, what have you got? You've got the Guardian of Swords. You have got the Ten of Wands. You've got the Child of Swords. And you have got Rapunzel. Okay, Gemini, so with the Guardian of Swords, this is Archangel Michael, and he is the protector angel. So he is there to, he cuts off negativity. He cuts out, if you're feeling scared or whatever, they always tell you to call on the guardian angel. He will wrap his massive wings around you, and he comes with the sword of truth. Again, this is about being honest, about being truthful. So this is the month to cut away the bullshit, cut away anything that no longer serves you, and just literally get to the truth. Okay, the truth of what you want, the truth of your situation. And this includes cutting out your own negativity in your own, lives where you may feel like, things have not been the truth. You need to have faith, and understand that you are protected while you do that. Okay, it's safe for you to be honest. It's safe for you to be loving, and it's safe for you to cut straight to the truth. This is like the King of Swords, who is, he's a leader, and he doesn't take bullshit. He's loving, he's giving, he's kind, but he's honest and he's truthful. And this is what they're saying: step up to your truth. But you are protected. Okay, there's a love, a big rose, and roses come with thorns. So, you've got to kind of accept maybe a little bit of cutting away to being honest, but you're going to accept a bit of that with it. We then got the Ten of Wands, which is things that you need to prepare for. So this woman's sitting there with a beautiful butterfly, and the other butterflies are all white, but it's almost all white, like maybe there needs to be more peace, or there needs to be or they want to be set free, and the one that she's holding is the one with all the color. So it's almost like you need to just allow the beauty in. Take that beauty within you. There's a bunny. Bunnies are also, beauty. There's a lot of beautiful flowers around you, and she's in a gorgeous garden. So see your love life as really beautiful, okay? If there's no one around you, put that beauty into yourself. See yourself as really beautiful. Exalt, and just, this is a month to really let go and have some freedom. Don't rejuvenate yourself. be rejuvenation. You know, if you're a woman, then, you know, take this time out and buy yourself luxury goods and have lots of beautiful baths and steams and facials, and buy yourself masks or whatever it is, that perfume that, you know. And if you're a bloke, you know, buy yourself, go for a refreshing haircut, go for a different look, go buy yourself some new clothes. And if you partnered, then just rejuvenate yourself within the relationship, exalt, let go, and just enjoy the beauty that this relationship has. Okay, cuts to the truth. You've got the Child of Swords. So this is Pinocchio. Okay, and Pinocchio's kind of looking at himself in the mirror, and he's pointing to himself, because he's kind of going, you know what, Pinocchio lies, and I'm not saying that you're a liar, so please don't misunderstand me, but this is maybe you looking in the mirror and saying to yourself, it's time for me and you to have this conversation. It's time for me and you to be honest, again, with the cutting out the bullshit. You may self-sabotage yourself. You may self-sabotage relationships. You may have this belief system about yourself or about relationships that has now got to finish and has got to end, and this is time for you to face yourself. Okay, this is exactly what Pinocchio is doing, because remember, Pinocchio lies and lies and lies, but also in the end it's breaking free from past patterns. Okay, Pinocchio then realizes that his lies doesn't really help when it came to saving the person who he really loves. And so what did he do is he then gave up, you know, who he was in order to save the person that he really loved. So it's about really finding the truth. Okay, so you need to really find the truth. And with Rapunzel, it's because you want to avoid a tower moment, and a tower moment is, you know, you want to avoid a collapse. And if you're in a relationship, you want to avoid a collapse. You want to avoid things in your life just completely falling apart. Okay, if you're single, then, you know, try not to allow yourself to fall apart. Okay, this is a month for rather deal with the truths, find the inner truth, you know, go out and look after yourself, have fun, you know, don't allow yourself to really fall apart. And if you're coupled, don't allow your relationship to fall apart. We sometimes have to face our inner demons and actually be honest. And if we are the people that are self-sabotaging a relationship, then ask yourself, wow, what do I do that, you know, constantly gets me to a situation where my relationships fall apart? I mean, you know, you have to take your responsibility. It takes two to make relationships start, and makes two to make a relationship fail. Even if you're the one who's constantly dating losers and liars and cheaters and everything else, then that's your inner truth. Then you've got to face yourself and ask yourself, why do I constantly date these people? Okay, so take whatever it is. Okay. Oh, Union of Hearts. So, you got the exact same cards as someone else. I think it's, not too sure. Okay, and that is Union and Back to What You Love. I think it was Aquarius, same cards. Okay, so go back to what you love. What do you desire? Find something that brings you, this is someone coming out of the darkness into the light. Find happiness, find joy, find peace, whatever, and by doing that you'll find your twin flame. Okay, and if you're in a relationship, then again, those are the truth that you need to get to. Right, Gemini, thank you very much. That's your reading. I'm now going on to Cancer. Sorry, I'm just going to have a quick stretch here. My back is getting a little bit sore. Right, Cancer, your forecast. Okay, so you've got the little red cap, little red riding hood. You've got the Five of Wands, Two of Hearts, and the final one is the Two of Wands. Okay. So, month of November, little red cap, it's time for you to take a chance. There's a new beginning starting for some of you in the month of November. Take whatever resonates. If not, it's a month to just take a risk, okay? Even when it comes to your love life, don't worry about the inner demons, or, you know, this one's got, as you can see, sitting there in the background is the little devil staring, you know. She's so involved in things she doesn't see. Maybe just be careful of the devil that's lurking around you. Maybe there's someone around you that's, I don't know, just for some of you, have a look for the little inner devil. But yeah, this is a month for you to just kind of go with it. Think about what you want, where you want to go, and yeah, Just take a risk in your love life, okay? Five of Wands. Okay, so in order to prepare for this month, you need to really unfold. This is a flower. This is like May Day, Spring Day, flowers, and this little fairies opening up the flower, okay? So this is a month for you to really reveal yourself. This is a month to take a risk on yourself, even if you're in a relationship and you've been too scared, or there's a part of you that hasn't come out. Maybe that's the little devil in the background. It's you've been too scared to show your partner the true you know. Maybe you've got some desires and they're kind of sitting in the background and you're too scared to bring them out to your partner. Well, this is the month for you to do so, okay? Reveal who you are. Bring out your inner beauty and show the world, this is who I am. You know, if you're single, this is time to take a risk on love, and it's time for you to come out and show everyone who you are. Unveil yourself to the world. And the positives is the Two of Cups, and that's the soulmate card. So whether you're coupled or whether you're single, this is the month that you will bring out your soulmate. You will really, it's a time of you know, two dolphins jumping up and down in joy, two people allowing the heart, the rainbows on either side. You know, it's a giving and receiving. It's the, you know, it's the joy and the emotions flowing back and forth, and it's about really finding a soulmate. So as you reveal who you are, in whatever which way in your love life, it will bring you a soulmate, or will help your current relationship, you know, move to a soulmate level. You know, it's about maybe just saying, you know, honey, we need to go on a bit of a weekend away, you know, a dirty weekend away, or whatever, and sit there and really get to know each other and just go, you know, this is who I am, and, you know, take a risk. You know, don't be too scared to show them who you are. And so this is the Two of Wands. So this card is it's in the avoiding. So just give me a second to try to think, because this is the card of seeing your inner light, seeing your inner beauty. It's about not being a narcissist and rather seeing your inner beauty. So in the negative card, maybe it's just about, it's not just about you, but I mean, you know, when it comes to love, maybe you need to see the deeper meaning into your relationship, or find the deeper meaning of yourself, so that you bring it into a relationship. So it's not just about looking at yourself, but really looking at the love aspect of what a relationship really needs in order to go forward. What is the real inner truth and inner beauty that makes a relationship whole? So it's about two people. So this is a month that it's not just about you, it's about you too, if that makes any sense. Okay. And what can I please tell my Cancerians? One final card for them. True love. This is a love once in a lifetime. Okay, so really and truly, I think, yeah, soulmate, true love, it's really, really fantastic. Okay, kind of speaks for itself. Okay, Cancer, that is your love reading for the month of November. Next is Leo. Right, Leo, what do we have here? We have Peter Pan. We have Seeker of Crystals. Beauty and the Beast, there's you. That's the positives of the month, is you. And the negatives is the Three of Hearts. Okay, so with Peter Pan, it's time to go to Never Never Land. Take your relationship to a whole new level. Okay, it's time to maybe move with your relationship. If you've been seeing someone and you don't know whether it's time to move things forward. It's time to be victorious. It's time to charge ahead. If you're single, it's time to get out there, time to charge ahead, take control of your life. Okay, have more fun, find your inner child. Okay, you might meet someone while you're doing all this. Go and do something really fun in the month of November and bring this inner child back to you. Again, if you even in a relationship, you know, bring some joy and some fun into your relationship. Okay, if it seems like dead and boring, well, ignite it. You know, add some balance, fun, spirituality, whatever it is, but you need to add something to it. Okay, take the reins. It's also the Chariot. Take the reins of your love life. Okay. Then you've got, and how to prepare for this? Well, you've got the Seeker of Wands, which is quite fun because it's a lion, and you're a lion, you're a Leo, and it's really about finding. So this is about the Seeker of Crystals. This is the brave lion, or the cowardly lion. Sorry, from Wizard of Oz. Don't feel like a coward. Okay, this is someone giving you a wreath of flowers, and they're crowning you. You know, they're making you the king of the jungle. The lions, you know, take charge of your relationship, take charge of your love life. If you're single, get out there, go out there, be brave, be vulnerable, show the world who you are. This is not the time to be indoors. Okay, get out there. Okay. And then we have you. What's the positive of the month? You. Okay, Beauty and the Beast, you. And that is about seeing the beauty in every situation. Okay, remember, she falls in love with the beast no matter what is outside appearance, as well as she find the beauty within him. And this is about you really finding the beauty, the love, the having the wisdom, the owl there, the wisdom to really dig deep and see the positive bit with all the negatives that are out there. Okay, see the beauty within you, see the beauty within others. But yeah, be brave. Again, you know, get out there. Okay, and even in your relationship, if you in a relationship, you know, see the beauty within your relationship. Just, you know, we often run our partners down and get mad, and really and truly, I mean, only you can really answer that. If you're really unhappy, then I would suggest leave. But if you saw the beauty in each other, it's amazing what you can actually do to make a relationship blossom. Things to avoid is the Three of Hearts, which is quite interesting. So maybe avoid third-party situations, avoid exes, avoid, or maybe avoid not celebrating is what I can think of, because this is the card of celebrations. Go out there is what all I can say is you know, you got to go out and have fun. That's what I say. I think just avoid. It's time to celebrate. I just think I can't see this as being anything negative, because this is all just fantastic. I think you really need to be brave and get out there. You need to have more fun. You need to spend time with friends, and this whole thing is just by being brave, being vulnerable, and going out and having fun. Right. Okay. Final card for my Leos. Turn on your heart light. Reflect a time when you experience love. So what did I say? Be brave. Be vulnerable. Open your heart chakra. Do heart chakra meditations. But be vulnerable. Go out. Do it. You know, don't stay at home. Don't feel sad. Don't stress. If there's someone you're attracted to, or there's someone you want to date, take the lead. Okay. Right. Leo, that is your forecast. I am now going on to the final one, Virgo. Right, Virgo, your monthly reading, love reading, Mother Goose, the Earth Child, Seven of Crystals, Five of Hearts. Okay, so this is a month that you give birth to a new situation. This is, you may literally be giving birth this month or falling pregnant this month. Mother Goose is, you know, she's the Empress. She is nurturing. This is a month where, you know, your love life needs to be more nurtured, looked after. Like I said, it's giving birth to a new situation. You know, if you're looking for love, this is the month for you to give birth to that situation or to nurture a current situation, okay? With the Child of Earth, this is the card of, well, really and truly, it's the World card. So that's, you know, things closing off, or cycles closing off in your life, which is why you now got a new beginning. But it's also, this is, you know, the Earth Child, someone who is, you know, seeing that the child is, again, it's nurturing, it's loving, it's, I mean, again, children may be affecting your love life this month. Again, a lot of you Virgos may be falling pregnant, or maybe someone is giving birth to a child in the month of Virgo, the month of November. But this is really about, spending time with the people you loved, or doing things that you love. Maybe you love to do things with Mother Earth or Gaia or anything about that, okay? And then you've got the Seven of Crystals, which is really the card of going within. This is a card of contemplation, it's a card of meditation. So maybe, again, if you've closed off a cycle and you now want to start a new one, you need to take a little bit of time out this month just to really go within. If you are in a relationship, then you also need to just take a little bit of time to go within and to nurture yourself. Do a little bit of meditation, find a place that you can create your own space, and maybe just to take a bit of zhuzh time away from people, just while you maybe deal with emotions or whatever, okay? But it's just about really creating an altar or creating a space, a sacred space for you, okay? For you to sit down and to do what you need to do, okay? Things to avoid this month, so we've got the Five of Hearts, so it's quite simple. Things to avoid this month is to avoid looking at maybe the things that have gone wrong in your life, avoid looking at the negatives, avoid not seeing the star. There's a beautiful star above, but you're so busy looking at the things that have gone wrong that you're not seeing the things that are about to start, okay? Remember, you're birthing a new situation. So if you think about it in the sense of someone who's about to get pregnant, you've got 9 months to 10 months to birth a new idea. So, don't look at the negatives. Things are going to improve. Take the time out, nurture yourself, look after yourself, and look at the star. Have more hope, okay? And whatever you're going through, just continue to have hope in your love life. Okay. Can I please have a final call for Virgo? Oh, no, just one, please. Get a card for Virgo. What is a final card for Virgo for the month of November? For some of you, maybe there's even some travel this month. November might be a month of travel as well. Okay, so we have got love who you are. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things that life has to offer. And you love, what did I say? You love birthing a new idea. I thought so. So a lot of you are going to embrace a new situation, embrace an opportunity, love within your work, prosperity, and for spiritual growth. What did I say? That's a very spiritual card. Finding an altar, meditating on your situation. But you just need to, I think you just need to love who you are. So take a little bit of time out to build that space, look after yourself, love who you are. Stop looking at the negatives or anything that's gone on or gone wrong. Maybe you need to do some traveling, and you'll find a new love. But there's definitely a new coming into your life, okay? Once you've, a new situation that will, once you've closed off an old cycle, okay? And if you're married or coupled, then, you may be just starting a new situation, but you're still needing a little bit of time out to put a bit of love to yourself, okay? Which will ultimately help your love situation. That's what I have for you today, guys. Phew, that was quite a long one. Never done a video for that long. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Please give me a thumbs up if you did. And then I'll chat to you soon. Enjoy the rest of your week. Goodbye.